For fast, cheap and reliable individual cards from the Adrenalyn XL World Cup 2018 collection and also discounted products, check out tradingcardcollective.co.uk with the link down below, and if you use the discount code WB10 you'll get 10% off all cards. Hey guys, WB Trading Cards here and welcome back to another Adrenalyn XL Russia 2018 World Cup video. Now today's is a very special one because I do have 100 packs of this collection to open all in today's video. So yeah, obviously it's probably going to be quite a long video, so if you do want to watch the whole thing, I'd recommend watching it in more than one sitting probably. But yeah, this is actually the first time that I've ever done this for Adrenalyn XL. I've done it a couple of times for match tax, where I opened 100 packs of match tax in one video, but never before for Adrenalyn XL. And obviously this is just under 3 boxes worth of Adrenalyn XL here, just 8 packs under 3 boxes in total. And what I'm going to be doing is opening 20 packs at a time, and after each 20 packs I'll be putting all the cards that we got into this binder, and we'll be seeing throughout the video how far you can get with the collection from opening 100 packs. And it will also be interesting to compare it to match tax and see how much easier or harder Adrenalyn XL collections are to complete than match tax. But yeah, here's the pack design. As you can see, you've probably seen it before, the red, gold and blue design for the Russia World Cup. We've got a selection of players on each pack, and then on the back we do have the packet odds. And of course they've also upped the price of these packs to £1.50 now, whereas they were £1 before, still for 9 cards. But yeah, inside each pack you've got a 1 in 1.5 chance of getting a fan's favourite card, and there's 40 of those in the collection. There's also 360 teammate or base cards. You got a 1 in 3.5 chance of getting either a goal stopper, power forward or rising star, and there's 9, 5 and 18 of those, as you can see. Then game changers, double troubles and icons are 1 in every 5 packs, and then the chase cards of the collection, which hopefully we'll get a couple of in today's video, are top masters, and there is 1 invincible card as well, and they are 1 in every 32 packs, giving a total of 468 cards in the collection. So yeah, let's get straight in to the first pack of this opening. Starting off, we immediately have an England player off the bat, which is Jake Livermore. And we then got Paulo Dybala, and the first insert card is a pretty good one. It's Nicholas Bentner, fans' favourite card of Denmark. Then we've got Diego Godin, Pazdan, Jacchiol, Leun and Arias, and then Jan Vertonghen to finish off the pack, the Belgian captain. So yeah, packet number 1, nothing too great, obviously a fan's favourite card in there. But I won't be going through every card that we get, because that would extend the video even longer. So I'll just be pointing out the notable cards really. So we got Gabriel Jesus there, and that's a pretty good pull. And then we do have Yoshida, fans' favourite, and Kylian Mbappe, rising star. He certainly justifies the rising star status after that massive move to PSG last summer. We got Lindelof as well, and also John Stones there, Marco Asensio, and then Keylor Navas of Costa Rica to finish off that pack. Into number 3, and in this one we got Stuani, and then Icardi, the young Argentinian striker. And then we do have a top master card in the 3rd pack of the opening, and it is a good one. Neymar Jr. top master, and as you can see, 100 on each stat. And what a design for the top master cards there. You've got kind of the rainbow there, and then the blue on the outside. That is a really nice looking card. And wow, a top master in just the 3rd pack. Of course, those are 1 in every 32. So really, really good start to the opening. We've also got Rudiger in that pack. I think we'll leave Neymar out. And then Rabiot and Javier Mascherano to finish it off. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic to get such a great card so quickly in the opening. But yeah, hopefully that luck can continue throughout the 100 packs. We definitely do very well if it does. We've got Varane in the next pack, and then Coutinho game changer card, which is a good pull. And we've got Gomez as well, Boateng, and then Venegas at the end there for Costa Rica. Into packet number 5 of the first 20 before we update the binder. And in this one we got Gonzalez, and then Azmoun, fans' favourite from Iran, and also Caceres, and then Grzycki, Glushikov, Marcelo, and that is about it for that pack. So on to the next pack, and inside here we do start off with Biglia, and then we've got Marco Asensio, rising star for Real Madrid, and of course Spain internationally. We've then got Coutinho, fans' favourite, and then Nicholas Bentner, base card, and Dries Mertens to finish off that pack. Moving on to the next one, we've got Paul Pogba, still the most expensive player in the Premier League. We've then got Jesse Lingard, Pogba's club teammate, but playing for England, of course. Akinfeev as well, fans' favourite, and then Sadio Mane. He's been great for Liverpool this season, and we'll be hoping to replicate that in the World Cup. Moving on to the next pack. And in here we got Gonzalo Higuain. He could be really good for Argentina. Neymar as well. That's 2 fantastic base cards there. Then we've got our first double trouble card of the opening with Thomas Muller and Timo Werner. We've also got Milik there, and then Miranda, and also Taremi to finish off that pack for Iran. So we're about a little over halfway, I think. You can see the exact number of packs we've opened, but I think we're a little over halfway to the first binder update. In this pack we've got Gunnarsson, fans' favourite, of course, of Iceland, who knocked out. We've got another Iceland player there with Gylfi Sigurdsson. But yeah, they knocked out England in Euro 2016, and hopefully this summer England can do a bit better than that. They haven't really showed up at any recent major tournaments, but maybe this summer will be different. Probably not. We've got Goretzka there for Germany, and then Daniel Sturridge, Ruiz as well, and then Iheanacho, Alderweireld for Belgium is the other notable player in that pack. Then we've got Hugo Lloris for Spurs, and also Tadic, fans' favourite for Serbia, and then Iheanacho, rising star, Casemiro as well, and Thomas Lemar, another young player there in that pack for France that time. So still nothing to live up to that top master Neymar since we got him. We got John Obi Mikel there, fans' favourite for Nigeria, and also Funes Mori and Juan Cuadrado for Colombia. Colombia were really good in the last World Cup, if you remember, back in Brazil. And Juan Cuadrado was quite a big part of that. We've also got Rudy there, then Harry Kane. Hopefully he shows up this summer for England. Salah as well, and then Tielemans, the young Belgian midfielder. And now I think 6 packs, including this one remaining, until we update the binder, or put all the cards in the binder for the first time. We've got Timo Werner's base card there, then Gary Cahill, fans' favourite for England. We've also got Sisto, rising star for Denmark, and also Sergio Ramos there, the Spain captain, and Antoine Griezmann from France to finish off the pack. Moving on, we do have Laurent Koscielny, another really good centre-back there, Coutinho as well, and Al-Salawi, fan favourites, Krychowiak also in that pack, and Alisson, and then Marcus Rojo, and James Rodriguez. He was brilliant in the last World Cup as well for Colombia. Obviously, it didn't really work out quite as well for him in club football. He's still a great player, but the World Cup was definitely the highlight of his career so far. We've got Sami Khedira as well there, and double trouble. That is one hell of a double trouble with Messi and Aguero for Argentina. Yeah, obviously they could be magical together. We've also got Manuel Neuer there and Carrasco. Double troubles are, as you can see here, 1 in every 5 packs, so we're doing pretty well on them. But yeah, just 3 packs left until we put all the cards in the binder. In this one we got Sergio Romero's base card, and then Glick there, followed by Draxler for Germany and Isco, and then Kylian Mbappe's base card for France. He's got 85 on his attack. Packing number 18 now, and in this one we got Umtiti, and then 2 inserts. So we got Tim Cahill there, fans' favourite for Australia, and Alisson, goal stopper for Brazil. Lewandowski as well, carrying Poland's hopes into this World Cup. Di Maria, and then Radamel Falcao, who was out injured for the last World Cup and really hasn't regained his full form since then. We've also got Willian, and then Luis Suarez icon card. Now that is a really good pull for Uruguay. He's got 100 on his attack, and if we have a look, I think icons, yeah, they're also 1 in every 5 packs, but a bit rarer than game change and double troubles because there's only 3 of these in the collection. So that's great to get started with them. Luis Suarez, 100 on attack there. We've also got Diego Costa, the controversial Spaniard, and then Kasper Schmeichel at the end for Denmark. And that takes us on to the final pack before we put the cards in. So we've got Edinson Cavani, kind of the unsung hero for PSG there. And then Blaise Matuidi, fans' favourite, Keylor Navas, goal stopper, Piszczek as well, Gary Cahill, and Blaise Matuidi, and Alexandre Lacazette, 2 Frenchmen to finish off the 20th pack of today's opening. And now it is time to have a look at what the binder looks like after these first 20 packs. Right, so 20 packs in, and here is how the binder's looking. So it went pretty well in the first 20 packs, given that we only got 1 double, which was actually Mauro Icardi. He was the only card that we got twice. So yeah, 179 different cards new now in the binder. And yeah, here's how we're going. So starting off with the base cards, they've got Argentina. You can see about half of Argentina filled in. Same with Australia, Belgium the same. Brazil, we've got 4 out of 9 there, but then at 5 on the other side. And we've then got Colombia, followed by Costa Rica and Croatia. And in total, in the base section, you can see England not doing quite so well there. But in total, in the base collection, we got 154 different cards, which makes up 43% of the 360 that there are in this section. You can see Germany doing quite well, and then it does go downhill a bit here. But yeah, 43% so far, which is pretty good going, given we've only opened 20% of the packs. And it means we're well on track to completing the base section within this opening. You see various teams that we are doing pretty well on, but then these two, Switzerland and Sweden, we've only got 1 card of each of them. But then Tunisia, we've got 6 out of 9. I think Poland was 7 out of 9 as well. Then Uruguay there, we're doing pretty well there. So overall, the base is going pretty well. Fans' favourites also, we've managed to get 14 of these in the first 20 packs. And that makes a percentage of 35. So 35% of the 40 total fans' favourites that there are, we have already managed to get. Which again is well on track to completing it, or getting at least pretty close when you take account of doubles within the 100 packs. However, after that, we are not doing so well. We have got them Rising Stars, well, we've got goal stoppers first, then rising stars as well, and there's also a power 4 section which we didn't get any of. So in total, across those three, which are all the same packet odds, that's goal stoppers, power 4 and rising stars, there's 32 of those in total, and we've got 6 of them so far. You can see 4 rising stars, sorry, and 2 goal stoppers. So 6 of them, which makes up 19%. We've then got double troubles, game changers, and also icons. You can see Luis Suarez, the only icon. We got 2 game changers as well and 2 double troubles. So 5 of those in total. That makes up 17% of the 30 total game changers, double troubles, and icons. So again, not too great there. Under 20%, so it doesn't look like we're going to complete either of those sections or all 6 of those different insert categories. And then finally we do have Top Masters and Invincibles. Now there's 6 of those in total with 5 Top Masters and 1 Invincible card. We got 1 in this first part of the opening, so we're on 17% of that section as well. And in total in this binder, we've so far got 179 cards in, 180 in the opening, but we got 2 of Mauro Icardi, so 179 different cards in there, and that makes up 38% of the total collection, which again is pretty good going. So yeah, still 80 packs left, still 80% of the packs left as well. And yeah, let's get straight in to packet number 21 and see what we can get in this one. So pretty good start to the opening compared to how you'd expect Adrenalyn XL to be with that Top Masters. Hopefully more to come with that. We've got Avrevalo Rios and then Mesut Ozil, followed by Al Salawi, from Saudi Arabia, fans' favourite. We've then got Piszczek, and then his base card, Blaise Matuidi and Lacazette to finish off that pack. And I think we've already started getting a couple of doubles now in this next section. So we've got Marcus Rashford, another England card to start off the next pack, Akinfeev as well, and then Gary Cahill, fans' favourite, who I think we might have already got, I'm not too sure. We've got Musa as well, Banega, and then Sergio Romero to finish off that one. Moving on to number 23 of today's opening. And in here we've got Raphael Varane, followed by our first Power 4 of the opening. This is Switzerland's Power 4 defensive card with Liechtensteiner, Schär, Giroud and Rodriguez, and a whopping 95 on defence on that one. And that's a really good card to get. We've also got Obi Mikel, and then Fernandinho, Dani Alves, Arias and Jan Vertonghen to finish off that one. So yeah, our first Power 4 of the opening, which now means I think we've got at least one of every different insert apart from obviously the Invincible card. But moving on to the next pack, we've got Renato Augusto, then Gonzalez, Paul Pogba Top Master. We do have another Top Master very early on in this section of the opening, and this time it is Paul Pogba. Again, he's got 100 on all 3 of his stats, so it looks like these Top Master cards are quite similar to 100 clubs that we have in Match Stacks, where they've got 100 on each stat. But yeah, Paul Pogba from France, that is a great pull in this next pack, and he is immediately followed by Cristiano Ronaldo, and yes, it's only his base card, but still 90 on attack for the European Champions captain. I've also got Sigurdsson there and Keylor Navas. What a pack that was, with Paul Pogba and Cristiano Ronaldo. And that takes us up to 2 Top Master. At the moment, we are really beating these odds of 1 in 32 packs. You'd expect to get 2 in 64 packs, but we're only on about 25 or 26. So that is really good going, beating the odds by more than double on that section of the collection. Moving on to the next one, where we've got Lars Stindl, and then Edinson Cavani, followed by Dusan Tadic, and then Burg, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Boateng, Jungwon, and Rabiot and Mascherano. Yeah, if we can keep this going with a top master in every 20 packs to be opening, I doubt that will happen, but if we did, we would get 5 top masters in the opening, which is how many there are in that subset. We've then got the powerhouse N'Golo Kante for France, followed by Chan, rising star for Korea Republic, and then Brian Ruiz, fans' favourite for Costa Rica, Gary Cahill as well, and then Marcelo, and Kevin De Bruyne, the fantastic Belgian, playing at Manchester City, to finish that one off. Next up is Vecino, and then Rudy, another fan's favourite here with Torres, and Shaqiri, Herrera, and then Sanchez, and De Bruyne, back-to-back De Bruynes there, that's not too great at all for the binder. Then we do have Harry Kane there for England, I think again we might have already got him. We've also got Andre Silva, rising star for Portugal, and Di Maria, fans' favourite, Danny Rose and David Silva there, and Gerard Piqué, another Spain player at the end of that one. Next up, we got Timo Werner, the upcoming striker for Germany, and another power 4 there. This time it is Germany's power 4, which looks like a very strong one with both Hummels and Rudiger, and then Hector and Kimmich as well on there, and that one has 99 on its defence. A really good card. I've got Coutinho as well, and then Goodmanson, Hector, and Martial as well there. Then we do have Laurent Koscielny, Coutinho, 2 great Premier League. Well, Coutinho obviously no longer in the Premier League. But we do also have Game Changer Di Maria there. That's a card with 95 in attacks. We're getting a lot of fairly high rated cards at the moment. I've also got Carlos Sanchez there and Eden Hazard, who does have 84 on his attack. Probably a bit low there for the Belgian on a good day, but not always in form for Chelsea or Belgium. We've then got Sergio Romero, goal stopper, and then Asmoon, fans' favourite, Henderson, and also Carvajal at the end of that pack. Then we got Sami Khedira, Sergio Aguero, Carlos Sanchez, Farfan, Toni Kroos, Giroud, and Zabaleta. Followed by Vassin, and then Umtiti, the French centre-back, Kolarov as well, and then Olsen, Aloias, then Enzema, Lewis Muriel as well, and Sisto. And on to packet number 34, so taking us just above a third of the way through the 100 packs. And here we got Willian, and then Peralta, fans' favourite, Dele Alli as well. Another player, he hasn't had his best season this season, but yeah, certainly a quality player and one that could perform for England in the summer. We've also got Edinson Cavani, and then Coquelin. That's his fans, game changer card, for Russia. We've got Joe Hart as well, and Dembele. Whether or not Joe Hart should be the #1 in Russia is a bit open to debate. Obviously, we've got the likes of Jack Butland and Fraser Forster as well. We've got N'Golo Kante in this next pack, and then Mbappe, rising star, and John Obi Mikel, both of them doubles there. Muslera as well, and no one else really great in that pack. Then we've got Jake Livermore, tipped to be in the England squad here by Panini. We've got Dybala as well, Tadic, and then Koke and Nacho as well to finish that one off. And on to pack number 38. So we've got 3 packs now before we have a look again at the binder. And in here we've got Gabriel Jesus, of course, last World Cup. We've got Mohamed Salah as well, game changer. He's certainly a game changer for Egypt, 94 on his attack. But yeah, last World Cup, Brazil, they were kind of missing a really lethal striker up top, but they now may have found that in Gabriel Jesus at Man City, and of course nationally for Brazil. We've also got Emre Can, and then Brian Ruiz, fans favourite again. We're getting a lot more doubles now. Christian Eriksen as well at the end of that one. And the final pack before we have another look at the binder. And in here we do have Adam Lallana. And then we've got this Power 4 Germany card again, unfortunately. It'd be nice to get a different one. I've also got Gunnarsson fans favourite, Xhaka, Iniesta, and then Mile Jedinak for Australia to finish off the 40th pack of today's opening. So it's now time for another binder update to see how we're doing. Alright, so 40 packs in now, 40% of the way through the opening, and here is how it's looking. So as you can see, a lot more full, just one card missing on that first page, that does show it. But in total in this base section, out of the 360 base cards, we now have 265 of them, which makes up 74% of the base section. You can see doing quite well, a lot better with England there. And yeah, so just under 3/4 of the base cards. There's our first full page in the binder, with the, part of the France team on there. But yeah, just under 3/4 of the base section is now complete, which is pretty good going, given we're only 40% into the opening. And yeah, it should give us a really good chance of hopefully getting a complete base collection within today's opening. However, obviously with doubles we're getting a lot more now. There's another full page with Uruguay, getting a lot more doubles now, so we may still be missing a few cards at the end, but really it shouldn't be too many. We then move on to fans favourites, and we did get a lot of fans favourites still in the last 20 packs. However, a lot of those were doubles, so we've only gone from 14 before to now 19 different fans favourites in the collection, which makes up 48% of this section now complete. Then we move on to the Power 4s, and of course none of those in the first 20 packs, but we managed to get 2 in packs 21 to 40. So yeah, doing a lot better with the Power 4s, of which there's 5 of those in the collection. So we are 40% of the way there with them, but as a whole, when you include goal stoppers and rising stars as well, all these cards with the same design and different colours, yeah, in total we now have 11 of those compared to 6 before, so now 34%. Then we move on to double troubles. No new double troubles in that section, and still just the one icon in the binder in Luis Suarez. However, we did manage to get 2 new game changers, taking us up to a total in that section of 7 out of the 30, but still only 23% complete, which isn't great. We've then got 5 top masters in total in the collection, and we've now managed to get 2 of them, which is really good going given the odds. But yeah, that makes up 33% of that section when you include the Invincible card as well. So yeah, doing a lot better in the binder now, but we do have another 20 packs, well, another 60 in total, but 20 now to see where we can get. And yeah, moving straight on to packet number 41, and in here we do start off with Daniel Sturridge, then we've got Sidibe, and Griezmann game changer with 96 on his attack, Cristiano Ronaldo again, Mehmedi, and then Hummels. And yeah, a lot of these base cards are going to be doubles now. But into packet number 42. Decent start there with Griezmann Game Changer. I thought that was Messi for a sec there. I thought we got Messi, Ronaldo back to back, but it's actually Perez. We have another Power 4 card here and another new one. So now we've got 3 out of the 5 of them. This one is Carvajal, Sergio Ramos, PK, and Jordi Alba for Spain. And then we've got Carlos Sanchez Game Changer, fans' favourite, sorry. Raheem Sterling as well, Nicholas Bentner and Dries Mertens. Next up, we got Zirkov in the next pack, Goretzka as well for the second time, Asmoon, and then Enyema and Tim Cahill as well for Australia. That's another player that we already got. Gonzalo Higuain and Neymar as well. I think 2 doubles there. We then got Radamel Falcao Game Changer for Colombia in 94. Bernardo Silva. And then I'm not going to even try and pronounce that Iran player's name at the end of that pack. But yeah, in the comments down below, guys, let me know what your predictions are for this summer's World Cup and who you think is going to win it, who you think are going to be sort of the surprise teams as well. And yes, we can get a good idea of who you guys think are the favourites. But in this next pack, we do have a new card in Michael Murillo, Rising Star for Panama. And then Peralta, fans' favourite from Mexico, Bertrand as well, and Luka Modric, the Croatia captain, at the end of that pack. So I think we might have already got, he's got 88 on his control stat, which is pretty highly rated. I've also got Thomas Muller there, he always seems to turn up at World Cups. We've got Luis Suarez as well with 85 on his attack. Diego Godin, which is a new fans' favourite, I think. And Goodmanson and Amiri at the end for Iran. Then we do have Eric Dyer, another England player, and there is Lionel Messi with 90 on his attack for Argentina. The captain, of course, Argentina, they've never won a major trophy with Messi in the side, so maybe this could be his World Cup. It might well be his last World Cup in his prime, so probably his best chance to win it left in his career. I've also got Lucas Digne, and then Heung-min Son there, Game Changer for Korea. I've got Kyle Walker as well, Rudiger, and then Heung-min Son's base card as well for South Korea, and Ivan Rakitic as well for Croatia. Moving on to the next pack, and in here we start off with Willian, and we then got Finn Bogason, and then Muslera, Fabianski, and yeah, those were the main ones in that pack. So about halfway through this section of the opening, and yeah, not following up from the previous 2 where we got top masters early on, but still time left within this section. We got Thomas Lemar, Rising Star there for France, and Luka Modric, he's certainly a fan's favourite for Croatia. Marco Asensio as well, and Thibaut Courtois for Belgium at the end of the pack. He's got 88 on his defence. Then we've got Jake Livermore, followed by Miranchuk for Russia, and then Gunnarsson, fans' favourite, who we've already got, and Gerard Piqué at the end of that pack with 89 on his defence. Then we do have Paulo Dybala and Gabriel Jesus, both of those doubles. And we do have Andres Iniesta icon card. Another one, there's only 3 icons in the collection, and we have now managed to get 2 of them with Luis Suarez already and Iniesta as well. He has 100 on his control, as you can see there, so that's a really good pull. We've also got Iniesta's base card and Mercado as well for Argentina at the end of that one. Moving on to, I think we're about on packet number 53 or so. In this one, we've got David De Gea, goal stopper. He is certainly a goal stopper for Spain. We've also got Carlos Sanchez and Eden Hazard. Another double there in Hazard. But obviously that is to be expected now, as we've got just under 3/4 of the cards. So 3/4 of the cards that we pull are likely to be ones that we have already. We've also got Emre Can there, and then Sergio Busquets, fans' favourite for Spain. Perisic and Carvajal as well. On to packet number 56, I think, and we've got Adam Lallana and Jamie Vardy, 2 England players, well, 3 England players, a very England heavy pack there with Danny Rose as well, and also Javier Hernandez, fans' favourites. We've then got Alvaro Morata and Olivier Giroud, 2 Chelsea strikers at the moment, and Pablo Zabaleta as well for Argentina. And that takes us within 4 packs of another binder update. In this one, we got Firmino and then Gaetan, Sadio Mane, Andre Silva, Luis Muriel as well. And on to number 58, sorry. And in this one, we do have a double trouble, Giroud and Griezmann. That's a really good pull. Another double trouble for the collection. 98 on attack for the 2 French strikers. Julian Draxler as well, Mandzukic and then Thiago. And now just 2 packs left until we get to the 60 packs mark and see where we're at with the collection. We got Timo Werner, and then goal stopper David De Gea again, unfortunately, and then Miranda, fans' favourite, who I think is a new card for the collection. I've also got Diego Costa there, and then Ousmane Dembele for France, and Lucas Biglia at the end for Argentina. And that takes us on to the final pack before we have another look at the binder. And in here we got Laurent Koscielny, Coutinho, and then Julian Draxler, fans' favourite, Ndiaye, and then Reyes, Niguez, and Subasic as well for Croatia. So there we go, another 180 cards, and let's see how that impacts the binder. Alright, so 60 packs in now, and here's how it's looking. Again, good improvements with the base cards. You can see Argentina, for example, only 2 cards missing now, and then just 1 from Australia and 1 from Belgium. A few more missing with Brazil, but overall with teammates we now have 307 of them in the binder, which makes up 85%. You can see England there, fully completed, which is very satisfying. But yeah, 85% complete in total with the base cards now. And yeah, just 1 missing from a lot of teams. But yeah, going through, you see we've got several teams completed now. Mexico are one of them. I've also completed Peru there. Poland, still 1 card missing. Russia, a few missing there. And then Sweden is full, and Uruguay is also full as well. And that takes on 2 fans' favourites, and we did a lot better in the last 20 packs than we did in the 20 before with fans' favourites. Before we only gained 5, but this time we did manage to gain 9, so now 70% complete with fans' favourites, as you can see. The Power 4, as I mentioned, we've now got 3 out of 5 of those cards, which is pretty good. We've then got 4 out of 9 goal stoppers now, gaining 1 more in the last 20 packs. And we've also got 9 out of 18 rising stars. So in total, in those subsets, we've got 16 out of 32, which is pretty good going. 50% complete there, 60% of the way through the opening. Then with game changers, double troubles, and icons, double troubles, we gained 1 more in Giroud and Griezmann. Icons, also 1 more with Iniesta. And then with game changers, there is now 3 more that we gained in the last 20 packs, which is good going. So in total between those, we do have 12 out of the 30, which makes up 40% of that section. So we're really not on track now to complete that within the opening. And then the top masters, still just the 2 in the binder now. But hopefully we can get at least one more of those in the opening, or the Invincible card would be nice as well. But yeah, in total in the binder, we're now 78% complete, which again is pretty good given we're 60% of the way through the opening. That's up from 65% after 40 packs. So yeah, now another 20 packs. We've just got 2 sections left until we finish the opening now. But yeah, the next 20 packs, so packet number 61, and this one does contain Emre Can to start it off, and then Adam Lallana. We'll be getting a lot of doubles now, although Isco is a new card for the binder, his game changer. We've also got Mats Hummels there, and Luis Muriel, I think for the 3rd time today. Base cards, yeah, we're now 85% complete, so we're getting even more doubles in this section than in the last one. We got Gary Cahill, fans' favourite there, he's a double. Giroud as well, Zabaleta. And on to number 63. And then here we got Gabriel Jesus, who's also a double. Thomas Lemar again. And Kasri there, who I think is a new card for the binder. We've also got Danny Carvajal and I saw Marcelo also in that pack. Next up is Jake Livermore again, Paulo Dybala again, and El Neni for Egypt, fans' favourite card. We've also got Boateng and Eden Hazard in that pack. So yeah, we're still getting good players, but most of them we have got already. And what I think with this Panini collection is that it's going to be more difficult to complete, and we probably won't get as close in this opening as we have in previous 100 pack openings with match tax. And I also would say match tax distribute them a lot better in a box, in that if you buy a box of match tax, you get all the base cards, or pretty much all of, and there is the same amount of base cards. Oh, we do have Edinson Cavani, which is a great game changer pull there, 94 on his attack. But yeah, as I was saying, with base cards, if you buy a match tax booster box, you will usually get all the base cards in the collection, and obviously in the Premier League there's usually 360 base cards as well, which is the same amount as in this collection. However, in here it doesn't look like we're going to be able to complete the base section. We've got Guerrero there as well, and I say that because at this point in the opening usually we would have more base cards than we have at the moment if it was a match tax opening. And by the way, there will not be a match tax collection for this World Cup as far as I know. We do have Thibaut Courtois goal stopper there, which is a great pull. Mile Jedinak, fans' favourite for Australia as well. And yeah, there won't be a match tax World Cup collection this time around, whereas there was last time when they had the licence for England. Now, Panini obviously have that licence as well, which means Topps don't have the licence for any international teams. We've got Julian Draxler as well there. Topps don't have the licence for any international teams, so they're not going to be making a World Cup collection. Which I think is unfortunate, and I think is part of the reason why Panini have been able to get away with upping their prices by 50p, which is obviously half the packet price, so a very steep increase. We do have Eden Hazard game changer there. That is another great game changer as well. He's got 94 on his attack, but 97 on his control stat, so even better than Cavani. But yeah, obviously they don't have to compete. We've also got Hazard's base card there. They don't have to compete with Topps in terms of these collections, the World Cup collection, because Topps aren't making one, so they can basically charge what they want for the packs, which is a shame really. And last World Cup I'd say I preferred the Match Tax collection to the Adrenalyn XL, even though it only had the England players in kits. But yeah, we're not going to be getting that this time around. We do have the Power 4 from Spain again there, unfortunately. That's the double and not one of the two we need. We've also got Sadio Mane, fans' favourite, and then Marquinhos and Gerard Piqué as well. Moving on to the next one where we've got Sebastian Rudy. And then another game changer need there. We're doing really well for game changers. I'm pretty sure that's need. Gylfi Sigurdsson, he's got 89 on his control. We've got Henderson as well. And Davinson Sanchez and Kevin De Bruyne to finish off that pack. Then we've got Akinfeev, Varane, and Tim Cahill again. Casemiro also, and then Vida for Croatia, and Jordi Alba as well. And then Christian Rodriguez, Sami Khedira, and Cochrane, who may well be another need in the game changer section. It looks like we are doing really well on those. We've also got David De Gea, who's a need for the base collection. That completes the Spain team for us. And now, this is packet number 76. So 5 packs left until we get to the 80% mark. In the opening, we've got Paulinho there. And then Raul Moutinho, fans' favourite. Who's a double, Sommer as well, Miranda, Romero, and Arias. And into number 87, where we've got Mesut Ozil, and then Thomas Lemar, rising star again. Akinfeev as well, Koulibaly there, Sigurdsson's base card, Vertonghen, and Matthew Ryan. And then we do have Marcus Rashford, obviously all England cards. Oh, we do have another need there, and it's another insert need. Double trouble, Rakitic and Modric there. Of course, they play for arch rivals Real Madrid and Barcelona, but together internationally for Croatia. And now into number 79. And in here we've got Varane. And then Sobby, rising star for Egypt, who's need for the collection. Also got Gunnarsson, fans' favourite, who unfortunately isn't. Then we've got Casemiro, Mascherano, and Sanchez. And that's us on to the final pack before we have another look at the binder and see how we're getting on. And in this one, we've got Augusto Gonzalez, and then Ruiz, Youssef, Ochoa there, who was of course a hero at the last World Cup. We've got De Bruyne and then Milligan of Australia to finish off that pack. So yeah, now we'll have a look at the binder. Right, so here's how we're looking with 20 packs left. Not too many cards going in this first bit of the binder, but we did make quite a lot of progress in the base cards in total, with, yeah, 23 new ones in those 20 packs, giving us a total of 330, which is 92% of the base cards complete. Now you can see Spain now completed, France, just one more player needed, which is Kurzawa. Then Germany, we just need Ginter and Brandt. And yeah, still quite a few cards missing in the base section, given how far through, or how many packs I've opened today. But yeah, 92% complete with them. Then we move on to fans' favourites, where again we did pretty well in that section of the opening. Got 5 new ones, taking us up to 33 in total out of the 40, or 83% complete in this section. Then we've got the Goal Stoppers Power 4 and Rising Star cards, and still just 3 of the Power 4s. We did gain one more Goal Stopper card, and also one more Rising Star, so now 56% in total for those 3 insert sections, which of course isn't great. 80 packs in. We've then got Game Changers, Double Troubles and Icons. We did actually do well with Game Changers, and we also got a new Double Trouble. But in total, in that section, including Icons as well, we're now 57% complete, and still just 2 Top Masters in the first 2 sections of the opening, none in the last 40 packs. And yeah, so still 33% complete with Top Masters and Invincible cards. So yeah, 30 base cards still needed, but the inserts is really where we're struggling, and this is kind of what I expected to happen with the Adrenalyn XL. It's a lot harder to complete the inserts because of the way, well, because basically of the packet ratios, the amount they put in is, yeah, not as many compared to how many they have as match tags do. We've got Augusto there, and then Gabriel Jesus, a Rising Star, which is a good pull. We've also got Blaise Matuidi, fans' favourite, and then Jan Sommer and Mathaluthi. Thibaut Courtois also in that pack, and Hegazi. Then we do have Kudrayashov, who is actually a need for the collection, so that's a really good pull. We've also got Kurzawa there for France, who's another need. And then Nicholas Bentner, fans' favourite card. We've also got Kolarov as well. Then we've got Youssef and Erokin. A few more base cards in there. Moving on to the next pack. And by the way, the reason I keep looking down there, I've got the cards we still need just there. So we've got Douglas Costa in this pack, who is a card we need. And so is Julian Brandt as well for Germany. He completes Germany for us. Oh, actually, we still need Ginter. But yeah, it takes within 1 card of completing Germany. Then we've got Mbodj and also William Carvalho, who's a need. And then Guilano. And we've also got Sergio Busquets in there. We've already completed Spain though. Amory as well for Iran. And then Kvist for Denmark. Next up, we do have Luis Suarez. And then we've got goal stopper Keylor Navas, which is a good pull. Followed by Torres, fans' favourite for Panama. And then we do have another need for the base section and another one in Blazkowski. That was William Carvalho there, the first one. We've also got Hausawi and then Luka Modric and Moy as well. Into the next pack, and we've got Dizkia and then Paul Pogba. And then we do have Lionel Messi top master card for Argentina. What a pull that is to get in the last 20 packs. Our 3rd top master of the opening, so we have just about matched the odds, I think, so far. That's if we get no more top masters or invincibles in these last few packs. But yeah, Lionel Messi top master, 100 on everything, as with all the top masters, and that is a brilliant pull. We've also got Tadic and Sassi there, which is 2 base needs, and then Venegas as well for Costa Rica. I'm really happy with that Messi card, and that takes the Top Master and Invincible set up to 50% as well with the 3 out of 6. We've got Jesse Lingard there, then Higuain and Angel Di Maria, fans' favourite card. We then got Cheku Kouyaté as well for Senegal. Then we've got Andre Gomez, Kouyaté, Higuain, Lingard, Koke, Jahan Baksh for Iran, and Bentner as well. At the end there. Then we do have Neymar for Barcelona, who's of course a double. We've also got Timo Werner, Rising Star, and then Xhaka, Rising Star as well. Then Caceres, Grzycki, Dira, and then Al Sheri for Saudi Arabia, Dries Mertens, and Tim Cahill. Next up, we got Enzo Perez, and then Marco Asensio, Rising Star, and also Luka Modric. Unfortunately, 2 double inserts there though. We've also got Gudelj, and then Benamor, over Mikel, Sun Ying, and then Joel Campbell for Costa Rica, and also Sobi as well for Egypt. Moving on to the next pack, and here we've got Zirkov, Goretzka, and then Philip Coutinho Game Changer card, which is a really good pull. And we've also got Mane, Torres there for Panama, and then we've got Guardado, Iniesta, Taremi, and Olivier Giroud to finish that one off. Next up, Daniel Sturridge for England, and then Iheanacho, Rising Star, and also Finn Bogerson. Then we've got Carujo, Milik, Alamadi, and also Zabaleta and Luis Muriel yet again in today's opening. And so I think we're about on packet number 90, so around 10 packets remaining to get as far as we can with the binder. We've got Zirkov as well there, and then Mitrovic, Masaki for Tunisia, and then Kimmich for Germany. Unfortunately not Ginter, the card we need. We've also got Sisto, and then Mandzukic as well there. Then we do have Vecino and Rudy, Diego Godin, fans' favourite, and also Ivanovic, Alvaro Morata as well there, Thiago and Dembele for good base cards at the end of that one. Then Harry Kane, the England captain there to start that one off. And we've also got Peralta, fans' favourite, Pisana, Jose Fonte, and then Amrabat, and also Finn Bogerson, Otamendi and Zapata. Then Laurent Koscielny, Coutinho, and Muller and Werner, double trouble again, unfortunately. A double there. We've got Shah as well, Glick, Draxler, Alderweireld, and Sainsbury. And then Christian Rodriguez and Sisto, Rising Star card, who I think might be in need actually. We've also got Kolarov, fans' favourites, and then Matic, Naguez, Hernandez, Diego Costa, and Thomas Lemar as well at the end. And now we do just have 5 packs remaining in the opening. So into packet number 96. Is there any really good cards left in these final 5 packs? Let's find out. So we've got Korea, who is a need for the collection, and then Lozano, Rising Star, and also Grand Vist, fans' favourite card, followed by Liechtensteiner, Penedo, Ochoa, Mehmedi, and then Rakitic and Monreal. And now just 4 packs remaining, so packet number 97 now. And in this one we got Gonzalez, Stindl, Honda Game Changer, who is in need, and Koulibaly, Pepe, Casemiro, Haraguchi, and Haj Safi and Delaney. Then we've got Sidibe, Sobby, Rising Star, who unfortunately we've already got, Al-Sawi, and Flores, Jaguev, and Thiago. Packet number 99 now, and just 2 left in today's opening. It doesn't look like we're going to complete even the base section. But in this pack we've got Glick fans' favourite, Ballet, Ronaldo, Sigurdsson, Dembele, and Biglia. And then the final pack of today's opening. And in here we do have Mesut Ozil, Rushford, and Neymar and Coutinho double trouble. That is a really nice card to finish the opening off on. We've also got Mehmedi, Burg, Alabed, Iheanacho, and then Buh-Rumb, and then Kjaer. We do finish off the opening with a news there for Denmark. So now we'll update the binder and we'll have a look at how far I got through the collection in 100 packs. Alright, so here we are, 100 packs opened, and here is how the binder's looking. So 900 cards in total in today's opening, and yeah, 419 different ones out of the 468. So yeah, pretty good going overall. You can see base, we still didn't really get that close to completion. We ended up with 341 out of the 360 base cards, so still 19 missing in the base section after 100 packs. But yeah, obviously you wouldn't expect that in match tax, because usually in match tax they put a full base collection in a box. Obviously Panini don't do that, and you end up with a lot more doubles and a lot, well, quite a few less actual different cards. But yeah, 95% complete in the end with teammates. We've then got fans' favourites, and in total here we ends up with 35 out of the 40 in the collection, which is a percentage of 88. Then the power fours, we had 3 out of 5 of them. We had 5 out of 9 of the goal stoppers, as you can see there. And rising stars, there's 18 of those in the collection, and we ended up with 13 in the binder. So overall, between those 3 subsets, we got 66% of the cards in them in total. So yeah, still a long way to go, and even worse than the base cards, I think the Panini's insert cards, it is really difficult to complete these sections. So you have to open a lot of packs, end up with a lot of base doubles, and you still don't really get that close with insert cards. That's just from opening packs. Obviously trading makes it easier as well. But then we've got double troubles, game changers, and icons. So in total, in the double trouble section, we got 5 cards out of 9, and then 2 out of 3 icons, which I'm happy with. And then game changers, we got 12 out of 18 of them. So overall in these 3, we ended up with 63% of the cards. And finally, we do have the top Masters and Invincibles. So unfortunately, we didn't manage to get the Invincible today. However, as you'd expect in 100 packs with them 1 in every 32, we did manage to get 3 top Masters. 3 good ones at that in Messi, Neymar, and Pogba. So that gave us a total percentage in that bit of 50. And yeah, overall the binder is 90% complete from these 100 packs. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, please just smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here for more Adrenalyn XL and World Cup generally content. And of course, I'll see you next time.